What's up guys, my name's XxAnonyMitchxX and welcome to a game called Late Night Visit 2. Now, I never played the first one. But if I enjoy this game, and you guys want to see it, I'll play it. Anyway, this game looked interesting to me. I'm gonna read the description here. After having moved multiple times, the protagonist, a shut-in with severe social anxiety, begins to witness strange things happening through the peephole of their new apartment complex. As nights pass and neighbors vanish, a silent stranger lingers in the hallway, always watching. Now that kind of drew me in. This is one of those... Oh my god, what are they called? Alright, but enough talking, let's just get into it. Hello? Am I being possessed right now? What's happening? Okay. What the fuck? I found you. I'm sorry? Who the fuck is this? Man, I just started. How am I gonna die? Was it all a dream? It's late at night when you hear the sound of rattling at your door. As you approach the door, your mind starts to race. You break into a cold sweat as you press your hands against the door. You lean forward and look through the peephole. There's absolutely nobody there. You let out a sigh of relief, but a sliver of the dread remains. It's been multiple months since your last encounter with the stranger. You've had dreams of their stretched skin and uncanny smile, all too eager for you to open your door and let them inside. That kind of reminds me of a game that I played similar to this, with this, I can't think of the name of the game style this is, but I played a game exactly, well, not exactly, it's similar. It was called Let Me In. I really enjoyed that game, so I'm hoping that I enjoy this one too. The stranger's words made you doubt everything. It led to endless nights where you were wide awake staring at the ceiling and the fan whirling noisily above. You dread the sound of rattling. Or much worse, if the stranger caught you in broad daylight, nowhere felt safe. What if the stranger caught you with a new face? What if they perfected their disguise, sinking into familiar faces around you, and you won't be able to tell? So I'm not sure, because again, I didn't play the first one. I'm not sure if I needed to play that one to understand this one. It probably would help, but fuck it, I'm just going for it. I don't care if when I play the first one, I'll probably understand this one a little better. Anyway, despite the fact that you moved to this new apartment complex, you barely leave and spend most of your days inside the temporary safety of your new home and fearing the outside world. You barely meet anyone without your eyes digging into every detail of their appearance, trying to see what's wrong or unnerving about them. You start to suspect everyone around you. Doubt pulls at every part of you. Every time you do, you're pulling away from reality. Letting the fear fade away briefly, you lie down on your bed and close your eyes, trying to sleep again. Your new apartment is still rather empty. You barely did anything to make the place feel any more comfortable. It's too bare to feel like it belongs to you. You see little point in decorating when you know you'd move the second you felt unsafe. So you leave the walls as empty as it was when you first moved. Your belongings are tucked away in boxes, untouched and packed away. You hear a knock at the door. You see Hannah on the other side. You recognize who she is because she's the only other person on your floor that greeted you when you first moved. You're pretty sure she's also the only neighbor on your floor. Not that you minded, but you didn't think much when she first greeted you. Still, she's also been kind enough to bring food every now and then, even when you barely answer the door most of the time. From what you notice, she seems to do that to the other neighbors as well. Hannah lives in the apartment right beside you, always cheerful, her dog at her side whenever you catch a glimpse of her in the hallway. So either here or here.
Hey neighbor, just thought I'd check in with you again. You feel that storm last night?
I didn't notice. I must have missed it. You've kept yourself in the apartment for days, sometimes weeks at your worst. Even when you notice certain sounds, you try your best to avoid them. The apartment floor consists of narrow hallways with dusty ventilation that makes those whirling noises, leaving no moment of silence. Flickering lights that get fixed only if anyone happens to remember. The apartment building is far from spotless and new. There's age written all over this structure. So loud noises can be anything in a place like this. You try to sleep through them if you're not prone to waking up at the slightest bit of noise.
Oh, lucky you. I could barely sleep at all from how loud the wind was rattling at my window. I don't usually wake up easily. Not unless this little guy right here barks his heart out.
The little pup at her side barks in response. I have a little dog too. Well, kind of. Like, my girlfriend of 3 years, she's got this little dog that... His name is Barry, he's cute. But at first, he did not like me. He would always be, like, at my ankles just barking at me. And, you know, over time, I started to love the little guy. Anyway, so I have a soft spot for little dogs now, so...
See? He gets all too excited about it.
I bet.
Anyway, I thought I'd leave these muffins I just baked for ya. I'm trying out a new recipe, so I wanted to know your thoughts.
Thank you. The very least you could do is talk to her. You haven't exactly been the most ideal neighbor. She's been very kind to you despite how you may have brushed her off initially. So, what have you been up to lately? You try to make some conversation with Hannah, although you're sure you sound more awkward than intended. But Hannah didn't look shocked or bothered as you expected by your sudden need to engage in a conversation with her. Why would she? If anything, she seems excited.
Oh, now that you've mentioned it, I've been quite busy with some of the other neighbors trying to set up a community fitness group.
Okay.
We're still figuring out details on how to make it work for everyone's schedule. I'm going to be teaching Pilates now that I finally got my certification and all.
That sounds interesting.
We're still looking for other trainers who might be interested in volunteering. You should definitely join my class if you want.
Now, I'm probably not gonna do that, but it's definitely good to go outside of your comfort zone every once in a while, so maybe my character will be into it. I don't know. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll check it out when I can.
Awesome.
I see you have your dog again with you today. What's his name? It must have slipped my mind. The dog barks excitedly. Honestly, you didn't realize the apartment even allowed pets.
Oh, this lovely boy is Benji.
Benji.
I've had him since my college days. I don't think I've ever spent a day without him by my side. He's the only pet my family allows, so I'm always happy to have him.
I bet he's like one of those little dogs that you could fit in your purse. I'm surprised she doesn't have him, like, in her purse or something, but I guess she's just... I can't tell. She might be in her pajamas or something. Looks like she's kind of ready for bed. It's probably late. Hannah continues to show him with praise, earning a series of barks from the small dog. I don't see him.
You've got a pet of your own?
Oh, no. No, not at all. I used to have a cat, a family cat. It's hard to swallow whenever the questions are being directed to you. You've gotten used to deflecting away any attention. Your body tenses for a moment as you're able to reply only vaguely.
Oh, that's sweet. Sadly, I can't deal with cats. They're lovely and all, but I'm allergic to them.
Hannah laughs it off, followed by Benji barking.
Well, I need to work on some chores, and I need to feed Benji soon before he starts barking his head off. I'll see you around then. Don't be a stranger, neighbor.
Take care. Hannah cheerfully bids her goodbye before walking away, returning to her apartment next door. You hear her door shut with a click. You sigh. After grabbing the food she left at your door, you return to being cooped up in your apartment again, swiftly shutting the door and locking it. Talking to Hannah eases your nerves a little bit. It feels nice talking to someone after a long while, and you appreciated Hannah's friendliness. You don't remember the last time you talked to anyone without feeling like you're on the brink of a breakdown, or without your eyes darting around, constantly being wary of anything you see in your peripheral vision. You think maybe you could do something in return, but thinking of going outside, dealing with those eyes, questioning those faces around you, all not knowing which one of them could be the stranger. The mere thought of it stirs a sickening feeling in the pit of your stomach. A few nights later, you wake up in a cold sweat. You look over to your clock perched on the night table. It's still midnight, only an hour after you tried to go to bed early and attempt to sleep. But sleep rarely comes easy for you, no matter how hard you try. You leave the bed with exhaustion weighing down on you, and you leave your bedroom. You try to look through the fridge, but you don't feel that hungry. Even the thought of trying to work and tire yourself out is exhausting. Just as you're thinking about doing something, you hear a knock at your door. Strange, it's an old apartment with different sorts of people coming and going through the building. You've had your fair share of encounters with drunken neighbors mistakenly slamming the door or trying to get in. But something in your gut says this is different. You approach your door anyway, careful as ever before you lean forward and look through the peephole. It's Hannah. Her eyes look different, don't they? Her eyes, I can't tell. I think her eyes look a bit different. They weren't this big and dark, were they? Maybe it's just me. I kind of thought she had, like, blue eyes. Maybe it's just me seeing the blonde hair and thinking blue eyes. Maybe they were green. I don't think they look like this, though. Okay, maybe it's Hannah. Well, that's unexpected. Especially since, sorry to interrupt, myself, I guess. It's like 1 in the morning. What the hell would she be doing here? I don't think we're that friendly with each other. Anyway, well, that's unexpected. Hannah stands in front of your door incredibly still, staring straight at you as if she could see you through the hunk of wood that separates the both of you.
Hey, neighbor.
Okay, yeah, that's what her eyes look like, I think. They weren't, like, completely dark. I think I see a little bit of pink there. It's weird because for a brief moment you didn't think it was her. I still don't. You brush it off, you're exhausted, and it's starting to wear down on you. Oh, hi, Hannah. Is something wrong? I wasn't expecting you. Something must have been wrong for her to be knocking at this hour.
Nothing. I just wanted to check on you. We haven't talked in a while, you know. We should talk more since it's been so long.
So are we talking to her through the peephole? I mean, that's what I'm gathering from this view. But it just kind of feels like if I open the door, it's going to be like, kind of like let me in. I feel like if I let her in, it's just going to be bad for me. Sure, we talked a few days ago, didn't we? Hannah goes quiet and then laughs.
We did, didn't we?
Her eyes went dark again. Do you see that? She continues to laugh and laugh and laugh. Creepy laugh. You feel the sudden urge to pull away from the door. Something doesn't sit right with you. Something doesn't sit right with me either. I immediately am distrustful of this.
It'd be better if we catch up inside your apartment, no?
Red flag.
Come on. I'm your neighbor, am I not?
Red flag. Oh, she's always with her dog too, isn't she? That's another red flag. We could ask about either of these things, but I think the dog one is gonna be the one I go with. Perhaps you should try talking to her. She must need some sort of help if she's awake at this hour trying to talk. It dawns on you that you haven't heard the usual barking that accompanies her visits. I see you didn't bring Benji with you.
Yes, oh, that's right.
Hannah replies in a blank manner, seemingly unsure of her own answer.
He's been feeling unwell. I have plenty of other animals at home, and I thought maybe he wants that company better.
You don't have multiple other animals, do you? I don't think that's... Oh. What sort of pets do you have at home? You're sure she hasn't mentioned anything about having other pets in her apartment? Yeah, I thought so. Unless you completely misheard her.
A cat, multiple cats, hamsters,
Multiple cats.
guinea pigs. Yes, those are ideal animals as pets.
Yes, those are human pets that humans have. Yes. Uh, I'm I am also a human, fellow human. Is basically what I'm getting out of this. Also, the cat allergic. Right. Yeah, they are. So she does have other animals back at her place. But still, you can't help but feel there's something wrong here. Did she ever mention having a cat? Or even other kinds of pets?
Do you have pets, neighbor?
You've asked me this before. Before you reply to her question, a part of you holds back. You were so sure you told her this, but maybe she'd forgotten. You're not sure what to do. I want to question her. I'm gonna do that. It's better to be safe than sorry. You won't be able to sleep if you continue having the doubt linger in your head. What if real... Oh my god, I forgot her name. Is it Hannah? What if real Hannah comes out and she's like, "You're not me. Doppleganger." I don't mean to be rude or anything, but from what I remember, didn't you say you were allergic to cats? I was right, it was Hannah. I did remember. The silence hangs heavy when Hannah doesn't immediately respond. Did you say something wrong? Did she really not say anything about being allergic to cats? Now you're even less sure about questioning her. Maybe you shouldn't have. Oh, that is the creepiest smile. Hannah's laughter throws you off from your thoughts. Well,
This is certainly unexpected.
sorry, I'm so used to reading dialogue for everybody.
Yes, I'm allergic to cats, aren't I?
Is her voice changing a little? Was she asking you back? It doesn't sound like she's convinced about it herself. What are you supposed to say to that? You want to brush it off as a small mistake on her part, but you can't help but feel uneasy. Yeah, well, at least that's what you told me.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. Plot twist. The one we saw earlier with the dog is the doppelganger. Could you imagine? You don't expect for her to put you on the spot like that. For a flicker of a moment, you doubt yourself when she's staring at you with that wide grin and empty eyes. They are empty. That is a good way to describe them. Are you really sure about her being allergic to cats? What if your head's messing with you again? What if she's right? I'm positive. You're sure that you remembered right. You brush off the uneasiness of her smile and stay firm to your reply, acknowledging the doubt that's been nagging at you. Yes, I know I'm not misremembering it. You did tell me you were allergic to cats, but you would love to have them if you weren't. Hannah stays quiet, taking in your reply, leaving no hole for doubt whatsoever.
How unfortunate.
Hannah mutters, mostly to herself, but she doesn't seem particularly annoyed. Just frustrated.
I was hoping we'd be able to talk again. You know, nobody seems to understand me better than you.
You're overthinking this. The exhaustion that comes from a lack of proper sleep is getting to you more than you realized. So you decide to answer, out of courtesy, and a small part of you wants the conversation to be over as soon as possible. I do. A family cat, but I don't bring her with me. I don't think she'd like it very much if she stayed with me. The words pour out of you the moment you decide to answer. You feel the impending word vomit rising. I actually haven't seen my cat in a long while. I do miss her, but I don't know about meeting my family again. You stop. That's strange. You cut yourself off when you were about to go off on a tangent and accidentally spilling more than what you're usually comfortable with. It feels almost as if something is luring you into sharing more about yourself. Do you have that power? Yes, it's your neighbor. But you've always been wary of sharing certain intimate details about your life. You can't shake off the unease. Yeah, that's all, I guess. It's not much. You feel more guarded, holding back your tongue, fearing you might say more than you'd like. But why the sudden fear of sharing? Then again, you think it might just be instinct screaming at your nerves.
So close.
was a weird thing to say. So close to what? Hannah mutters her words, a sinking feeling gnaws at you when she stares at you with her empty gaze. At least you have the door as a barrier. Well, why do you feel like it's pointless? And why do you feel like it's a barrier?
I mean, how sad. You must miss your cat so much.
A little.
Perhaps we can talk about our cats together in your apartment.
I don't think I want to do that, Hannah. Hannah's only offering some consolation. Maybe you do need to sleep soon. Maybe. Another time.
Pity.
So how's the community fitness group thing going?
Oh, that.
She pauses for a long moment. Her expression turns blank, as if she was trying to understand the question.
It's going well. I've been busy. It's hard, you know. Teaching yoga isn't easy.
It's Pilates. You do Pilates, not yoga.
Speaking of, are you much of a fitness person, neighbor? What kind of sports are you into?
Hannah smiles again. Huh? That's a little strange. Aside from how the conversation took a turn from you asking her to asking you, there's something about it that doesn't feel right. Really? But I thought you mentioned before that you taught Pilates. Hannah stares at you with that empty look again.
Is that so? Oh wow, I'm so forgetful. But the same difference really, don't you think?
Not even close, I'm pretty sure. I've never fucking done either, but I'm pretty sure Pilates and yoga are quite different, aren't they? Yeah. Well, no.
Pity. I would have thought you wouldn't pick up on that.
You think I'm dumb? A little, but like not that dumb. What?
Nothing. Oh, just talking to myself, neighbor.
Well, maybe you can talk to yourself in your apartment, whichever one of these two is yours. Her tone remains chipper as ever. You want to push for more, but you decide against it. It could just be an honest mistake on her part after all. It's late, both of you are probably tired, but if we're both tired, she probably wouldn't have came over, right? You're being too paranoid. It's not like it's an entirely out-of-topic conversation, or question. Hannah may just be genuinely curious about you. She's never really shown any ill intent. Is it worth being so paranoid over anyone and everyone you meet? You haven't been the best at trying to be friendly after all. I'm not, a particularly athletic person. I'd like to try to be. Wait, why is that a question? Hannah's expression remains the same, unmoving and unflinching. You only notice her unblinking eyes at this very moment staring back at you. You want to mention it, question it, maybe. But it's late at night, you're tired. Nothing will make sense to you if you don't get some rest soon.
Well, we can always exercise together in your apartment.
Kind of exercise do you have in mind? The answer's still no. Sure. Maybe another time. Hannah lets out a noise? A giggle? But the pitch is so off that you barely register it as giggling.
Another time, then. I'll remember that.
Will you? Better head back to your apartment then, it's getting late and I sure am tired. You've been fighting to keep your eyes open. Thankfully, Hannah might not notice from her side of the door. Well, she shouldn't be able to notice that my eyes are barely being kept
Sure.
open.
Good night.
That's the fucking creepiest. Hannah doesn't move, not even an inch. Instead, you're the first to move away from the door. You bolt the extra locks, just in case, you tell yourself. You rush back to your bed, letting your blanket engulf your whole body, and try not to think much about that interaction. Sleep embraces you eventually, and every worry in your mind slips away. End of demo. Oh no, I didn't realize it was only a demo. I am so sorry. Now I guess we're both on cliffhangers until the rest of this comes out. I am looking forward to that. I immediately got enthralled in that. I very much enjoyed that. I kind of like these styles of games. I feel like watching it might be boring. I'm not sure. But playing it was kind of fun. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see the full game when it finally comes out, which I don't know when that's going to be, or if you want to see me play the first one, let me know in the comments and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.